Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be putting back the Platinum on the 300ZX and hopefully start the car after almost 8 months. I'm going to start off by putting the spark plug covers on first. Alright, so now I'm going to be blocking out the EGR. I didn't get a chance to completely remove the system because my engine is still there and you really don't have that much access. So I got these vacuum caps from McMaster Car there, I believe 5/8. And I'm just going to put them into the holes and block them off and put a zip tie to secure it in place. Alright, so now I'm going to be, well, I bought some spare fuel hoses instead of going for a kit from a price. I got them cheaper and they're really high quality fuel hose. I'm going to be cutting off 3 inches from here to install it from the fuel regulator to the fuel rail. Alright, so now I'm going to be taking this PCV hose from the air intake to install it on the plenum, so it's so I don't have to install it afterwards. Alright, so the upper plenum gasket goes only one way, and it should be fairly easy to install. Since these are silicone hoses, they're a lot easier to work around with because they're soft. And the other side was a little bit difficult because I had to move the plenum around. But yeah, it's in, and now I should be able to bolt up the plenum and line the gasket if needed. So I finger tightened everything, and before I when I took them off, I have put them in this cardboard marking which bolt goes where, so it wasn't too hard for me to put it back in. So now it's time to put these spark plugs on the car. I'm using a NGK spark plug. It's a 1 step colder. Not going with the NA spark plugs. The code for this is, let me see here, BKR7E IX-116988. They're not cheap spark plugs, that's for sure. They're pretty expensive, but I believe I got them for like $37 or something. And I'm not going to be using NECs because I don't have any, but I'll use a little bit of dielectric grease on the top where the connectors go in. Okay, I am torquing these spark plugs to 18 foot-pounds. You recommended to do it anything between 15 and 22. Right, so before I started the car, I wanted to change the fuel filter. I went with the Beck & Armley. I'm not sure how good it is, but it was the most expensive I could find on the parts store. And let's see how it will go. Should go this way. Okay, alright, so now I'm gonna put back the fuel relay and start the car. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's gonna start. But before I do that, I'll check for leaks in the fuel system by priming the fuel pump. Alright, so I'm gonna be using this bleeder system that I got from Amazon. It almost works with every other car from every manufacturer, and it was only like $30. So I'll be pouring coolant here because the car probably doesn't have any coolant in it. So I'm gonna first check how much coolant this car takes, antifreeze, and then how many quarts. Then I'm gonna go ahead and start filling it up. Then I'll start. Alright, so I'm making this video the next day because what I did was I messed up the TPS mounting holes. What I did was I broke the original screw in there, and then I had to drill a hole and then put the stud in there and then use this bolt. It took me a lot of time, but I sort of got the car idling at the right RPM, and I filled the coolant, and I will be taking the car out of the garage now. Fingers crossed it will stay running, and at least I can take it to the inspection center tomorrow to get it inspected. It is small for you guys in California, but it is a inspection. But it is a 93 car, so all it needs is a visual inspection, nothing with the emissions and stuff. So yeah. Alright, so after driving it around the block, I realized my power steering is giving up, so maybe that's what I'll take care of next. But that's it for the timing and all the things I've been doing for the past few months. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.